What do you wish your brain was better at doing?
I wish my brain was, I mean, brain like is me, right? Like, yeah, I mean, because what else is there? But I wish I was,
That's a deeper question. That's for another time.
yeah, yeah. I wish I was more okay with more receptive to steep learning curves. um I'm not okay, yeah, I don't enjoy steep learning curves, and I think it's related to what I was saying earlier, where I tend to, like, if you're trying to get X done, then I'm trying to think of what are the things along the way that where that needs to happen. And so if I see a steep learning curve along the way, my brain will immediately go to thinking about, okay, does this curve really need to be overcome right now, or is there something else that we can do that will get to that end goal faster? And I will go with the latter. But I think and in many situations that may be the better way of doing it, but I do think as a result I have lost opportunities where I could have learned things that I didn't, and I think those things add up. So yeah.
What do you wish your brain was better at doing?
Oh, just about anything. So one thing, I always love this quote. The mathematicians have this thing that's like, you have to prove your best theorem by the time you're 30 or something like that, or otherwise, you're not any good. And I've never been able to find this, but I heard this apocryphal quote from Bertrand Russell, who said, when I was young, I was a mathematician because I was very sharp and could do this sort of very detailed technical work. And I got a little bit older, I wasn't quite as sharp at that sort of technical stuff, so I became a philosopher. And then I became even older and I really couldn't think straight, so I became a politician. So I think I feel I'm in philosopher mode. I hope I never get to politician mode, but I do miss that ability. I don't program anymore. I've never really been a theorem prover, but it is something. I think there's a trade-off, as at least this has been my personal experience as I've grown in the field, is I'm much better at these broader things, right? And thinking at the high level and in ideas, but I'm not as good at really detailed. I read a paper with a bunch of equations and I'm like, okay, what the hell's the point of this thing? I don't want to read equations. I don't have the mental energy or time to understand equations. What's the major idea level abstract point in this thing that I can capture without trying to study every one of these damn equations? Because I have little mental ability or patience to understand this real low level technical stuff as much as I used to. But I do regret that. I wish I was better at that. But I don't regret the fact that I think I've gotten better to compensate for that and thinking about things at a higher level and coming up with, I think this is a new research direction that would be good. Like even just saying combining language and vision. Who was doing that 15 years ago? Almost nobody, right? And I thought that was I actually thought that was an interesting direction back as a graduate student. And I think, so I think I'm better at high level stuff, but I still wish I was better at this more low level technical details, which I used to be better. I was never, the best theoretical mathematician or something. I was a pretty good programmer at one point, but now I can't even do that.
What do you wish your brain was better at doing?
Disconnecting, just turning off when the day's done, of when work is done, brain is done thinking about work. That would be ideal.
What do you wish your brain was better at doing?
What I wish my brain was better at doing. Actually, speaking is I wish I was better at speaking. So sometimes, if you consider a spectrum, like being quiet on one end and being talkative on the other end, I'm more on the quiet side. And I thought and I have some colleagues and some friends. They talk very well and they generate content very well and so on. But I'm more on the quiet side. And I mean I talk, but just about things that I think that I think that they are important. It's not. I cannot talk about like random things for an hour. But I have some friends that they can talk like nonstop for 5 hours. So that's one thing that I really I wanted to improve, and I still want to improve.
Fair enough. And I can if for people who feel that way, I can see how it might be particularly stretching themselves and difficult to subject themselves to this. So thank you again for doing this. What do you wish your brain was better at doing?
I don't know if I have something that I mean, maybe if I thought for a long time, I could come up with something, but my instinctual answer is to say that I feel pretty fortunate when it comes to the brain department. I feel like that's something that has gone well for me in life, and I've been able to kind of make a career and a job out of mostly like thinking, and so yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with that.
And you're happy, so that's great. What do you wish your brain was better at doing?
Well, I'm not the world, so fine with those.
I see. It just gives the world a sense of wonderment. Like
I
everything is.
know. It's like a rainbow every now and then. No, what I think my brain was better at doing. Yeah, separating work from personal life, I think. If I could like take both, that if I'm having trouble personal life, not let it spill over to my professional, the quality of my work and so on, versus the other way, that if I'm having conflicts at work, I'm stressed because of different things at work, it doesn't flow over to my personal life as well. Wish I could do that better.
What do you wish your brain was better at doing?
What do I wish my brain was better at doing?
Better at doing, yeah.
Yeah. I guess focusing. I think I'm not very good at focusing. I can focus and kind of very sharply focus on something for a short amount of time, and that's how I come up with ideas, but I can't stay focused on something for a long period of time. So I have to kind of really focus and come up with something and then take a break and then come back to it. So I wish I could stay focused for longer.
What do you wish your brain was better at doing?
Well, the easy answer is remembering faces. I've already complained. Yeah, I mean, these sort of like negative feedback anxiety loops could get better, right? It'd be nicer if I didn't second guess things so much. Yeah, so that would be nice.